a very beautiful morning. You're welcome to Women's Corner. My name is Rose Blossom, and of course, it's a Monday, so we're super excited to be here. Yes, we know that Women's Corner run from 11 a.m. to 12 noon every Monday through Friday, and of course, we'll give you the best of information when it regards women and of course how to handle your family lifestyle, your career, your personality, and everything that you stand for. Of course, we're changing the narratives. You're welcome to the show again. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can join us at Galaxy TV News, and of course we have other channels on YouTube channel. Our YouTube channels are Galaxy TV Entertainment, Galaxy TV Comedy, and of course, like I said, to watch this program live is Galaxy TV News, and we have Galaxy TV Vibes where you watch all our live programs from there. And of course, we have an app on Google Play Store and Apple Play Store, so you can just type in Galaxy TV and download our app. It's good to be here again as usual. Of course, I have my girl with me, Covenant. Good morning. How you doing, Covenant?
Good morning, Rose Blossom. I don't know, has anyone told you that you look really dashing this morning?
Thank you.
I love
Thank
the
you so
combination,
much.
blue, red. Oh, God.
Thank you.
Rose Blossom she's swimming in billions.
Hallelujah.
Anyways, good morning, our dear viewers. I hope you had an exciting and a wonderful weekend. My name is Covenant, aka the Lagos Girl, and trust me, I don't know, today is Monday, it's supposed to be serious, but I just really feel so energetic this morning. I don't know why, maybe it's because I've eaten, I don't know, but I feel really energetic this morning. So yeah, welcome to the show. Let's get started. We have amazing things lined up for you today. Just stay and be with us.
Okay, yes, like she said, amazing thing today. Today feels like Monday for me. I do not know where confidence is
It
coming
does.
from. It's a Monday for me, and it's serious business. Anyways, like I said, we have interesting topic for you today, and the first thing we'll be talking about is we'll be taking a tip first, and of course, in that tip, you get to know what we're talking about. Or should I just unveil the topic for today?
Let's keep them guessing.
Okay, let's keep them guessing. It's something you will love because every woman loves to be in that circle.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be perfect when it comes to that. Especially the two sides. I'm about to say it, but let me not say it. But anyways, before we go to our topic for today, and of course introduce our guest for you today, let's quickly go for a tip. And this one is tips for confidence. If you want to build your confidence, you want to be that woman. You want to have this, I don't know, sometimes if you want to drive, you want to have a driving force, you want to get to where you're going to, you need to have a certain kind of confidence, a certain level of confidence. If you're confident, you have quality and quantity.
Honestly.
Oh, Lord. Anyways, let's go for this tip on confidence. And of course, when we come back, we'll tell you the topic we have for today, introduce a guest, of course, and we'll get talking. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Tips on how to build confidence when experiencing transition. Maintaining confidence during times of change is essential for navigating transition successfully. Here are some strategies to help you stay confident and resilient when dealing with change. Number 1, embrace change as a growth opportunity. View change as an opportunity for growth and learning. Embracing this mindset can transform your perspective, helping you to see change as a chance to develop new skills, meet new people, and explore new possibilities. By focusing on the positive aspects, you can boost your confidence and adapt more easily. Number 2, stay grounded in your values. During times of change, your core values can serve as a stable foundation. Reflect on what is most important to you and how these values can guide your actions and decisions. Staying grounded in your values helps maintain a sense of identity and purpose, boosting your confidence in navigating situations. Number 3, set clear goals. Having clear, achievable goals can provide direction and purpose during transitions. Break down larger changes into smaller, manageable steps and set milestones to track your progress. Accomplishing these goals, even small ones, can reinforce your confidence and provide a sense of achievement. Number 4, practice self-compassion. Change can be stressful, and it's important to be kind to yourself during this time. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your efforts and recognizing that it's okay to feel uncertain. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Self compassion can help maintain your emotional well being and confidence. Number 5, build a support network. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family, and colleagues who can offer encouragement and perspective. Sharing your experiences and concerns with others can provide comfort and reduce feelings of isolation. A strong support network can reinforce your confidence and help you navigate change more effectively. Number 6, stay adaptable and open minded. Flexibility is key when dealing with change. Stay open to new ideas and approaches and be willing to adapt as needed. Embracing an adaptable mindset allows you to navigate unexpected challenges more effectively and with greater confidence. View change as a natural part of life and an opportunity to learn and grow. Number 7, maintain a routine. Having a routine can provide a sense of stability and normalcy during times of change. Stick to daily habits and activities that make you feel grounded, such as exercise, meditation, or reading. Maintaining a routine helps create a sense of control and predictability, boosting your confidence. Number 8, reflect on past successes. Reflecting on past successes can provide reassurance and confidence when facing new changes. Think about times when you successfully navigated transitions and the strength you demonstrated. This reflection can reinforce your belief in your ability to handle current changes. Stay positive. Maintaining a positive attitude can significantly impact your confidence during times of change. Focus on the opportunities and benefits that change can bring. And practice gratitude for the positive aspect of your life. Positive thinking can help you approach change with resilience and optimism. And lastly, number 10, learn and grow. View change as a continuous learning experience. Be open to acquiring new skills and knowledge that can help you adapt and thrive. Embracing a growth mindset can enhance your confidence and empower you to take on new challenges with enthusiasm.
All right, welcome back. Yes, you're still watching Women's Corner. Okay, that is a tip for confidence and, of course, to boost your confidence. Well, basically, today we're talking about social media and body image, which is very, very important. You know, sometimes a lot of people are not so confident about themselves. Some people tell you, no, 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 snap me from this angle.
Exactly.
This is
Let
what
me
I
put
said.
my leg this way
I put
so
my
my
leg
bum
this way.
can
This
shoot
is
out.
the setting. Okay, anyway, we have an amazing person to tell us about our body image and, of course, appreciating our body, loving our body that way. And, of course, how we can try not to get too, how do I say, confused or taken away or taken aback by what we see on social media. We'll still be who we are. Don't let the social media try to be, teach you how you need to appreciate your body. Okay, today I will be talking to Laura. Laura is, she's my girl too. And of course,
Okay.
she's a certified weight coach. She's an entrepreneur. She's the CEO of Dream Body by Laura. She's a multiple award winning health and wellness coach. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Laura.
Yeah, good morning, Blossom. Good morning, Covenant. Can you
Morning,
hear me?
Laura. How you doing?
I'm fine.
It's good to see
How
you
you
after
doing
a
too?
very long time. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year. It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. Okay, so obviously we're talking about body image. So the first thing is, I'm just gonna ask, when it comes to social media and body image, what do you think, or how do you think social media has affected or have a great control on how people, especially ladies, female, see their body? How much do you
Mm.
think it has had a change or effect on how we perceive our body take for example, a lot of people believe you have to have the hourglass, you have to have the back and the front, and even if you don't have money to go under the knives, you have some solutions, you have some creams, some machines that can work it out. How much do you think this has influenced how we see ourselves and our body to be perfect?
Yeah, well, it's no doubt that the social media is a space that has influenced our thinking a lot. Old, young, male, female, it's really come to shape the way we see a lot of things, not just body image, even marriage, right? It has come to shape the way we see spirituality. It's come to shape the way we see practically everything, because these days, most people spend more than half the day on social media, whether we like it or not. And in an age where we have a lot of people working from home, most people have made their, source of income from social media. A lot of people who put themselves out on social media, there's something you call packaging. And packaging helps with selling. A lot of people have this problem differentiating between the social media life and the real life of people. So we get to see people who flaunt one thing or the other, especially their bodies. Some who have, a lot of influencers who have gone under the knife, they've done this BBL, they've done BBL, they've done tummy talk, they've done this and that, and then they come up with their shape and everybody's admiring it and everybody wants to be like these influencers and these celebrities. So it's come to stay. Like we have to live with the fact that the social media space is grossly affecting the way we think. It's grossly affecting what we consider as right and what we consider as wrong. It's grossly affecting our values these days. It's affecting our body image. Now, back to the question, which is the body image. We see a lot of people who see these other influencers with one particular body shape beginning to feel insecure in their own body shape. So everybody wants to be like Kim Kardashian. Everybody wants to be like this celebrity. Everybody wants to be like that celebrity. And whatever is going to get them to have that particular body shape, they do not mind going for it, even if you are telling them that it is detrimental to their health. That's how much social media space has affected our thinking, especially our body image.
Okay, thank you very much, Laura. Okay, so talking about the celebrities, right, the female celebrities, do you also think that they look a certain type of way, the whole hourglass figure, they look a certain type of way because they lack self-esteem or they have low self-esteem? Do you think they look a certain way because they lack self-esteem?
Okay, there are two ways to look at that.
All right.
When you decide to work on your body, it's either you're working on your body based on what is best for you or what you think about yourself. I'll give an example. For those who have heard my story, I've been on this platform a couple of times and I've shared my story a number of times. I used to be on the obese side. And then, at the point the doctor told me that the reason I'm consistent at the hospital is because of my weight. So it's only reasonable for me to work on my body and become a particular body shape because that is the best for me. It's different from somebody who sees a celebrity and wants to be like that celebrity, and that's the motivation for working on your body. So back to the celebrities we're talking about. What is the motivation behind how they look? It's either of two ways. For those who are so obsessed with the hourglass shape and all of that, I want to believe that springs more from body image angle, because you don't have to be hourglass shaped before you're healthy. You don't have to be that shape before you're healthy. So if you are so obsessed about being hourglass shaped, then you're coming from the place of low body image. Your self-confidence, your the way you see your body is not healthy. And that's why you feel until you look a particular way, you're not good enough. But if you did it because of your health, okay, probably because you need to forestall a particular health condition, or you need to, look your best, feel your best, what is best for you, then that is not coming from the place of low self-esteem. That is coming from the place of self-love. I don't know if you get that.
Yes, please. Yes. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
amazing one. Okay, then there's another part of social media that I think we do not really look into. Now, the thing is, social media is just there portraying whatever it wants to portray. People want to believe what they want to believe, because in reality, that is not even the reality. We all know that. You see some persons will dress up, they go to a restaurant and, stay there, snap pictures and post. And in fact, I wonder how ladies do it. They go to a particular place and, there's this very common posture where they have on the staircase, there's this nice staircase where they have a gown, and you will lie down there, you're snapping pictures in probably a hotel, or I don't know. I don't even feel that great, even having to stand and snap pictures. Talk about, lying down there to snap pictures. This is something a lot of people have seen on social media. I feel like, what is that? Like, what level would you have gotten to that you think you want also to be picture perfect? You're not even looking about the body image now. You're looking about your image and how you need to portray yourself on social media. You take, for example, a lot of people want to have their birthday shoots and they are going to some places like that, wearing the best of their dress, having the cameraman and doing, I know it's beautiful, feel good and all of that. But do you think that this thing in a way has a toll on how we see ourselves and how we want people to see us? Because it's like we are going the extra mile to look good for that space. And not actually see if we're looking good for ourselves. Because I do not see why I'll be lying on the floor where people are walking. Like, people have stepped on with their shoes, and I'm lying down because I want to have a photo shoot. Do you understand? I could easily go to a studio, but because it's flying all over social media and it's always nice, and when you have that picture, they'll feel like, oh wow, she's now in that clique. Do you think most women do not actually see themselves? See that they are probably losing themselves, or losing the value they should have for themselves, or losing, I don't know, the reality of themselves, and trying to fit into the picture of social media. Do you think that? And what could actually be the reason that people do not actually care what anybody will say, but they will just have to do that because they want to be validated to people online?
All right, I am an online entrepreneur, so I can answer that perfectly. Yeah, it's either of two ways. Again, it's either of two ways. You see, there's something called perception marketing, and it is you looking the way you want to be perceived. That thing has a way, selling is psychological. For people who have been through courses, selling classes, people who selling is psychological. You have to make somebody feel a certain kind of way before they give you their money. Now, if you're selling luxury, you cannot be selling luxury and be looking haggard. So your brand, the way you position your brand, the way you make people perceive you, will tell whether or not you're going to sell what you have to sell, especially on social media. So there's a place for packaging, basically. There's a place for perception marketing. But what do you say to those people who do not have anything to sell? They just want to follow the trend. I mean, you see somebody who has something to sell and is just trying to do what is best for his or her brand, trying to get a particular set of audience to trust him or her enough to pay for what he or she is selling. Now, you that do not have anything to sell, you are now seeing that as a trend. And then you go into debt, trying to look like these other people who are intentional with what they are doing. Those are the kind of people that we can say that these ones are losing themselves to trend. They are losing themselves to what people around them would say, what people that are seeing them on social media will say, and all of that. Social media has gone beyond just a show of glass. It's a place, it's a marketplace now. People are making a lot of money online. Right. So you've got to be intentional with whatever it is you're doing. So if what you're doing is going to bring you more customers, it's going to bring you more money, and it is you positioning your brand the way it's supposed to be positioned, it's okay. For me, it's fine. Right. It's branding. But for people who just want to look a certain kind of way, just to be perceived as they are not in a particular kind of clique, like you have said, that is total waste of time. Go and find purpose, pursue it, and look for what is going to work for your own purpose and do that. So that's the way I see that class of people.
All right. Should we take more questions? Or
Yeah,
we should-
okay. Laura is still with us, of course. We have more questions for Laura. Trust me. When it comes to body, Laura has the solution to
Everything we need.
But anyways, Laura is still with us. We just want to go for a breaker first. So we'll have her back and ask her some more questions about social media and body image. So, but right now we'll take a breaker, and right after that breaker, we'll be taking a tip. And that tip is on maintaining healthy body weight. I know a lot of people right now have their goals stated, keeping fit, keto, what do you call it? Keto, and going to the gym.
Yeah.
A lot of people are trying to keep their weight healthy.
Yeah.
And you know the funniest thing? The economy is getting bad, and people are trying to keep their weight. I feel like as the economy is getting bad,
It will reduce
your
weight for
should be
you.
reducing itself and all. But trust me, I feel like people keep eating the more. It's
Oh, my
like
word.
stressful eating. So we understand that part. So yes, you just have to, maintain your body weight. And I hear this thing a lot that when you do not have money, you tend to eat a whole lot.
When you do not
But
have money,
when you do not have money.
Well,
but when you
true.
have money, you tend to eat
little.
little.
Just
You feel like
little.
the money is there. The money is like filling you up and up. So I can understand that part. So anyways, let's quickly go for a break. And after the break, we'll be having tips on maintaining healthy body weight. And we'll be right back to the studio to continue with Laura on talking about social media and body image. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Tips to maintain a healthy weight. Watch your portion sizes. Eat good food, avoid foods high in sugar and calories. Choose foods that are high in nutrition and taste like fruit, vegetables, and whole grains. Drink more water. Exercise daily. Get more sleep. Skip the sugary drinks. Reduce your screen time. Move more, sit less. Try not to skip meals. Know your body mass index and consult expert nutritionists regarding your BMI. Lessen sweet and alcohol. Take multivitamin supplement. Do not smoke. Protect yourself from the sun. Obesity prevention for kids. Breastfeed infant when possible. Feed growing children appropriate portion sizes. Build early relationships with healthy foods. Eat healthy foods as a family. Encourage eating slowly and only when hungry. Limit unhealthy foods in the household. Incorporate fun and exciting physical activities. Limit your child's screen time. Make sure everyone is getting enough sleep. Know what your child is eating outside of the home. Obesity prevention for adults. Consume less bad fat and more good fat. Consume less processed and sugary foods. Eat more servings of vegetables and fruits. Eat plenty of dietary fiber. Focus on eating low glycemic index foods. Get the family involved in your journey. Engage in regular aerobic activities. Incorporate a weight training regimen. Focus on reducing daily stress. All right, welcome back. You're still watching Women's Corner, and of course, yes, we have Laura with us. And Laura is a certified weight coach, entrepreneur, CEO of Dream Body by Laura. She's also a multiple award-winning health and wellness coach, and we're talking a whole lot about social media and body image. Can we have Laura on the screen? Let's ask her questions.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Laura.
back. Hope your tea was served cold or hot. Which one? Okay, anyways, back to our questions and the topic for today. My other question is, we know definitely that somehow social media have had effects on people's body image. Now let's talk about the adolescents. Let's leave the adult, or let's talk about the young adult. How much of an effect do you think social media has done to these young girls? Because take for example, we find out that most of, I don't want to start mentioning Gen Z's, Alpha, and all of that, even millennials now, they are becoming worse. They are taking up that space too. How much do you think it has affected how they perceive fashion, how they perceive nudity, how they perceive their body, the private part? Growing up as a child, a millennial, your armpit is even your private part.
Yeah, definitely.
But trust me, now it's not even private. It is
Anymore.
public. It's public space thing. So how much do you think social media has affected both the young adults and basically even the adults that, we don't see anything as, we don't see nothing as nudity. We don't see why we should even be dressing up, like closing up, or why we feel like whatever we have is okay. And I don't know how much do you think it has had effect on especially the young ones, because trust me, they are going to be the mothers tomorrow. So if they do not even understand the value of these things, the value of their body, and of course how they need to keep their image intact, I do not know what happens to the children that will be coming. Maybe the better, because we have the alphas already. Maybe the better children that are coming after the alphas.
Well, talking about influence dates back to anything media. Media is very powerful.
Yes.
Growing up too, we saw some people, even though it wasn't common, we saw a lot of mothers, teenagers dressing nude, like you said, because they were trying to pattern themselves after some actresses. That time we had actresses on our screens and they were dressing in a certain kind of way, and people just wanted to look like them, feel like them, and all of that. And they became the role models of that time. Now, the role models that we have right now are social media influencers. So they influence, and the funny thing is we now have influencers added to their name. So obviously we expect influencers to influence their audience. Now, for the young adults, the teenagers, those who are growing, these people do not fully have their opinions formed. They are still learning. They are still trying to navigate life. They are still trying to put things together to form their own opinion about life. And what they see more on their screens is a lot of these things, this nudity problem that you're talking about. The people they really look up to and want to be like do not see anything wrong with nudity. So they feel there's absolutely nothing wrong with nudity. Now that goes back to the family. The family is the bedrock of every value.
Yes.
If a teenage boy or girl is exposed to social media, but that boy or girl has that training from home that has inculcated the values of covering up, like you said, to that boy or that girl, and the family is a healthy environment, the moment that boy or the girl sees something that is different from what he or she has been taught, she would ask questions. Let me give you an example. There's somebody I follow on social media who made a post some time ago saying that he was driving with his girls. He has 3 girls. He was driving with his girls, and one of the girls saw a nudely dressed lady on the street. And the girl, curious, asked, "Dad, why is this person dressed like that?" Now, that girl is about to form an opinion. The answer the man would give at that point is going to be a defining one for the girl. Exactly. So the man said he told her that that person is not normal. Unfortunately, the family is not around to take it back. So, you know what that man did? He just nipped that thing that was about to bud in the... Just nipped it in the bud, right? That thing that was about to spring up, he just nipped it in the bud. And he made the girl to understand that this is not normal. So if you're doing this, you're abnormal. Do you understand? So it goes back to the family. If a child has gone to school or, has related to social media a lot and is coming back dressed a certain kind of way, a family with value should be able to spot that and correct it and not praise it. So the social media space is the social media space. We can keep talking like this. It's a home
Yes.
for every kind of person. Anybody can just come and display any kind of madness on social media. I mean, it's their
Mm-hmm.
space. And they would even ask you, if you query them, they will say, why are you on my page? You can go to that person's page or go to your page and write anything that you like or post any picture. This is my page. So as much as we really cannot do much about how much of influence this thing can have on our growing children, we can instill values in our growing children from home, from the church,
Yes.
from the mosque, from worship places. Tell them that these things that you're seeing, no matter how popular it is not normal. And that is going to help them to form. Otherwise, we'll just keep crying over spilled milk.
Wow, thank you very, very much. I still want you to, talk about this. So, concerning the people that, just follow trend and all of that on social media, how can these people practically navigate social media without internalizing the idea of how your body is supposed to look like online, like without internalizing it? How can these people navigate through? Because like you said, a lot of these young ones don't even have an opinion of theirs. They don't have a strong opinion of theirs. When they see something and they see that they feel like it feels good, or they see that it looks good, they want to try it out, and sometimes it messes with their body. They want to do a lot of things. They want to even go under the knives, save money. They want to just look like these celebrities out there. So how can these people navigate the social media without internalizing the idea of how we're supposed to look like?
Okay. So this is not just about growing children. It's more for the growing children. But have you noticed that even adults, sometimes we are influenced by this social media? Like you have a
Very
fully
true.
formed opinion. And then you come on social media and begin to doubt your own values. I'm like, okay, is this really right? Is this really wrong? Like you begin to ask questions. You're doubting your own values. So if it is capable of making you with a well-formed opinion about life and values to doubt these things, we already know, we have established that it's going to have a lot more influence on growing children. Now, for those who just want to follow it, this is the only thing I'm going to tell you. See, the social media space is capable of influencing everybody and anybody. How much is going to influence you lies with you. You determine how much of influence it's going to have on you. I'm going to give you an example. My niche, it's a body niche, right? It's health, wellness niche, weight loss niche. And you'll see a lot of weight loss coaches putting on sports bras, and leggings and all of that. I have had managers who have asked me to dress a certain kind of way so that we can appeal to a certain kind of audience. I told them that this does not go with my value. Now, imagine if I didn't have a well-formed value and I'm not trying to follow trend, I'm trying to sell market. But that is the trend that is currently selling that market. If I didn't stand on my feet to stand out, do you know that I would have been influenced too, despite having a formed opinion? And then, they were telling me then that this is just for the grams, this is just for this is just for that, this is just for us to market a particular way, for us to get more people, for us to get this. And I said, no, it doesn't go well with me. So these things goes to you as an individual. How much this thing is going to influence you is determined by you. You can watch something once and just scroll past and then throw it away. And you can watch it once, rewatch it until you internalize it in such a way that it begins to affect the way you think. What you do with what you watch is grossly relying on you. Do you understand that? Again, who you follow on social media is your decision. If you follow those who dress a certain kind of way, you will see more of their posts. If you engage, you keep liking, you keep sharing, you keep commenting on certain kind of posts, social media algorithm will show you more of that kind of post. So if you don't want to be influenced, don't go and comment, whether it is positive or negative, or trying to condemn them. Don't do it on such posts. You will see more of such posts if you keep engaging with that kind of post. So be intentional about what the social media shows you. That's the only way to keep your sanity in this social media economy. That's the only way to be able to stand your ground and keep your values. Otherwise, everybody will just swept with with this wave of social media influence and all kind of things.
Thank
Okay, thank you
you.
very much. Okay, because of our time, I'm just going to ask one last question. And this one is quite different from all the questions we'll be asking. It's still relating to body image, basically, but it's quite different. And that is tattoo. Now, I'm
Oh.
asking this question because I was talking with someone, I think about 2 weeks ago, and the person was like, oh, how it would be nice to have a tattoo. Now, first, I do not know. I feel like we have a dark skin color. We're
Mhm.
brown in color for Africans. And somehow I don't know. I just feel you are brown, you're dark, and you want to have a tattoo that is black,
That, yeah.
dark in color. Well, of course, some people believe it adds beauty and all of that to them. I just want to ask you your own opinion. What do you think? I hope people don't come for you, Laura. It's like I'm putting you on a spot, on a hot seat. But anyways, what do you think about people who draw tattoo? And it's not like they actually want to. They just see it on someone and like, oh, I like where she put it. It's just here. I like where he put
It's
it. It's
giving
just
bad
here.
girl
It's giving
vibes.
bad girl vibes. So
Bad
I
boy
want to be
vibes.
in that, you know. What do you think? Do you think it's a go-to thing? Do you think it's really, really necessary? Is someone who should probably be, I don't know, you should be minding what image you want to portray, or for you it's fine. You could just go with it.
All right. I'm going to answer in two ways. I don't know why today I'm coming in twos, but yeah, let's just have it in two ways. You see, growing up, I heard a story of great grandmother, and I heard that she had marks on her back, like tattooed on her back, her name, and all of those things. It used to be a way to beautify and to identify back then. So
Right.
even in the African culture, it was there. You see some people with their names, on their arm, shoulder, something like that. Those old women, it's been part of our culture. So I like to balance my perspective. So I'm not going to say that this is something that is totally foreign to us. It's not totally foreign. But then we learn every day. So if you're asking for my personal opinion, there's there's no reason. I mean, there's enough technology to identify you. Fingerprint, everything will identify you. Your face, your ID card, your identification numbers, everything already has you marks. There's no way you want to run to. You're already identified. There's no way you can't get missing, right? So what then is the essence of tattoo? Beautification? Well, if that is it, for me, it's a no. I don't buy the idea of tattoo, but I do not overrule the fact that it's been in our culture too. Over the years, it's been in our
Yeah.
culture. But for me, I mean, I don't even like stress. Anything stressful, anything that's going to pierce me, anything painful.
Painful.
See,
Self.
even ordinary making of my hair. See, I've cut my hair. I don't like stress. I don't know why anybody would go through that kind of, So
That
personally,
stress, that
I won't
pain.
encourage anybody to. And there's a lot of infections that can be introduced into your body through such action. So why do you want to do anything in the name of beauty that will put you in that place where you have to keep spending and respending on fixing what you intentionally damaged? It's really not worth it, right? So whatever beauty is going to cause you too much pain, too much damage, it's not beauty for me. It's suffering and smiling. It's not worth it.
It's really suffering and smiling because while you were talking, I was like, I can't even create a second hole on my ears.
The pain, the
Or
torture.
I can't even think about it. In fact, sometimes when you tell me go to the gym, I'll be like, you want me to go experience pain? No, why don't I just watch what I eat instead? Because trust me, anything that will give me the stress, I'm not even involved. Just count me out. I love a stress left life.
Well, what about making your hair?
Making my hair, trust me, I will always go for the crochet. You know me very well. I will not sit down and make a
Actually.
braid of hours and 12 people are touching my hair because I want to look beautiful. No, I will just, please, crochet. When you're even taking long more than 1 hour, I'll be like, what's going on?
happening?
Please just rush it. You can leave the middle, let it be scanty. Trust me, I know like it. But Laura, thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you so much. It was so beautiful. Can we have Lauren's skin? I want to appreciate her and see her smiles. Yes. Laura, thank you so much for that
Thank
one. Thank you
you.
so much. I totally agree with the tattooing. And of course, yes, people do not know, but it was a form of identification
Mm-hmm.
way back in those time. And trust me, I've seen mothers who even said that they wish they didn't even have that, but it's just
Right.
a means
Yeah.
to identify themselves. But for those who feel it's beauty, oh well, you can still go ahead if you want. But anyway, thank you so much, Laura, for joining
Thank you.
this meeting,
You're
of course,
welcome.
for being here and for educating the public on body image and, of course, how to present yourself on social media. Basically selling yourself in the right way. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the program. Okay. I don't know why you're too fast to take my guest away. But anyways, that's it. That's it. Today was quite interesting and very informative.
It was,
Do you have
yeah.
something to say before we wrap up? We have a few
Yes,
minutes.
I definitely have something to say. Laura spoke about 3 things, and these 3 things stood out for me. I also wrote them down. I would always write them down. I think the first one she said is social media can influence anyone. Trust me, it can influence anyone. But the social media space would influence you. The influencing depends on how you actually receive it, right? It depends on how you receive it. Then the second is work on your body based on what is best for you. Oh my God. I'm not going to work on my body because, this person's looking this way and I feel like I'm in a competition, or I feel like, okay, I can look better. I'm going to work on my body. You should work on your body based on what is best for you. And lastly, instill values on your children, because these children, the rate at which they take information, good or bad, they're taking it. So instill values on them. And my name is Covenant. Before I preach the whole sermon again,
No, you can go ahead.
my
I
name
will
is
just sign us and leave you on stage. It's good.
Oh my God,
Because I
I
love what
enjoyed
you're
the
doing,
show.
though. I love it. I love it.
My name is Covenant, and see you shortly at the buzz. I like I always say, keep living, keep learning, and keep loving. Bye for now. Have a great Monday.
Okay. Laura said it all, and of course, my co-host has also said hers, and I don't think I need to say anything more. Just keep being informed and make sure
Yeah.
you're getting the right information that would help better.